Hello. Welcome to more stream. Let's start this thing. I'm setting up things, chat. Welcome to more stream. Morning stream once again. You know what? I just got the new Aces, man. Oh my god. I couldn't wait. You know what? I was gonna wait for this afternoon, but this afternoon we may have different plans. We might go and check it out, like a few things for Path of Exile, because you know, like I'm not. Why is the screen black for? All right, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll have to figure it out, like why I'm trying to multi-stream for Twitch at the same time, but for some reason it's just not happening. Yo, Joker, how are you, man? How are you doing today? I guess we will have to test it out. Okay, output, like this should be the output. This is fine. Settings, main encoder. All right, maybe this. Give me just 1 second, chat, because I don't know. I'm trying to send like the multi-stream to Twitch. Yesterday, chat, I had a very interesting meeting with Echo. I can't say the content, but I can say that he helped me a lot to figure out like this situation. Like, do I do the Path of Exile here on the main channel? Do I create a different channel? Like, it is such a complex question that I felt like, okay, let me go and ask to the people that actually are doing this for many years. So I want to say a big thanks to our boy Echo, because he actually came clutch and really helped me to figure out a few things. And he's just a great guy, man. Actually, legit, chat, off stream, he's just a great guy. And was so glad to actually just have an honest conversation. Like, here's the thing, chat. Every time you meet a creator that you see on YouTube, like often, usually you know that they are with their YouTube thing kind of turned on, right? So you understand that, like you understand that they turn on like the excitement, like it's not like performative. It's just like you're just pumped to do the video, you know. But when you're like off stream and you're just having like a conversation, things tend to be a bit more chill. Also, people have no filter, which is very nice. So I'm really enjoying to meet every single one of them. But you know, also I'm very excited is that, chat, today we freaking got finally the Withering shield. Chat, you guys are smarter than me, all right? And because you guys are smarter than me, you kind of you can help me with something, chat. So I got this godly weapon. 42 willpower, intelligence. It has the armor breaker. Item base damage, skill damage, critical hit damage. Unfortunately, it was not critical hit chance. Otherwise, it'll be like insane. Okay, but how do I extract these without fucking up the item? So I want to put these answers in my book, but how do I do that without having to extract the item? You know, because I know if I go here, for example, if I go here, chat, and we do like extract, right? Wait, why is that not working? Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, maybe I locked it. Oh, because it's on my gear. All right. So, chat, I know if I go here and I extract this item, right here, I know that I get the answers. Okay. So how can I get the answers on my book without doing this? Because like this is a godly item. So if I want to change the spec, I don't want to use these answers, right? So when I keep the item, so imagine like I don't have any offhand now. So if I go here now and I switch to this build and I switch the answers, will I lose the instance that it is on my offhand, or whenever I switch to this build, the instance that is transferring now it's added to the book. Maybe we'll do this. If anyone knows this answer, please will actually help me a lot. Because I kind of don't want to ruin. Like, I don't know why it's like my why is my Twitch, man, not working. All right, but either way, chat, either way, yeah, it's sending black. Why the fuck is sending the it's sending like black screen? Okay, I guess we'll have to test it out this later on. Because I don't know why. I don't know why it's sending the black screen. All right. Either way, chat, let's go. We got the build. Here's the build, chat. This is the freeze CC build that it is considered the meta. We have here Ventia Resourceful Containment. This is the one that is going to be responsible for your Scorch to become an orb. You have Lizana Sorrow, is the one that's going to make your Frost Field create a buff on you that's you're going to freeze your enemies. Scorch Radius on your shoulders. This one is the Galebringer's Leggings. This one is going to increase the arcane damage. So this build is a lot of CC and a lot of damage from what I'm understanding. Arcane Wing now conjures a storm that keeps growing over time, and it's going to be the one that you're going to be able to CC. Every time, every 5 seconds with the Ice Spike, you're going to have like a Frost Missile. Probably it's also going to create more Frost, more shield on them. Now we have here Arcane Wind now freezes the enemies every 2.4 seconds. Is it kind of OP? And the last instance that finally I got it is Scorch critical hit chance is increased by 29% against shield enemies and 50% versus frozen enemies. So chat, it is time to get the legend. It is time to go. It's been a while since we did some PvP. And hopefully now this is gonna be it, chat. This is gonna be it. Wait. It's too loud. How can I control this? All right. New Vanguard is here. Have you tried already? I tried like until Vanguard 2. We wiped on Vanguard 3 with like 100 or 200 million left. Yo, Saturn, thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. By the way, unbelievable support from my core community yesterday. You guys, the real ones, the real legends, you guys understand. You guys completely understood where I'm coming from. And you guys supported me a lot. So if you were one of those people that supported me, my decision, and you understood, thank you guys so much. If you don't understand, like, it is fine. Like, I feel like I actually showed the last video, right? Am I quitting Diablo Immortal? And I showed my wife, and I was like, okay, tell me something. Did I say something like that I'm like fully quitting? Wait. Oh, wait. I kind of messed up. I messed up right there, but we got the balls. Oh my god, Jesus, the damage, chat. Holy moly. All right, I'm already liking. All right, so I have to get used to this build, chat. Already double kill, chat. Can I get this guy? All right, we go here. Man, I have to get used to these new settings, man. Yeah, I'm not used to chat. What are you playing right now? I am playing Scorch. Like, this is pretty much like the meta build right now. But I couldn't really play it because, well, the instance was not dropping, right? So if the instance don't drop, like, you cannot play it. I managed to get level 3 with randoms, but level 4 was really hard. Yeah, that was pretty much almost the same as me. I will try it maybe later on after we try this build. Listen, chat, this was the build that I kind of wanted to play from the start, from the get-go. But I couldn't because, you know, the answers just didn't drop. All right, let me see the... Jeez! Yo! The damage, bro! All right, that's a lot of freaking damage, by the way. That's a lot of damage. Okay, okay, I like it, chat. I like it. X-Devil, welcome to the stream, buddy. I hope you're doing good today. All right, look at... Oh my god. All right, chat. So I have to understand, like, what are the mechanics here. So these are a different playstyle than what I was used to, right? Oh, I got that immobilized, man. I got the immobilized, man. Let me try to sneak. Let's try to sneak, chat. I think oh my god, I'm gonna sneak the tower. Oh my god, we sneak the tower. No way we sneak the tower. Yeah, but there's no one here to support. There's no one here to support. Unlucky, chat. So, to be honest, chat, I was supposed to only come later on, but I just wanted to come here and do some PvP, chat. That's the honest truth. All right, all right, all right. Jesus, bro, we burned them out. We actually burned them out, chat. All right, let me sneak here. Let's sneak this. Let's sneak this. You don't need to. Just protect me. Protect me. Nice. All right, we got the middle. Ooh, we got the middle, but a big thing, chat. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. 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 Let me try to heal. Okay, we heal. All right, we put the Scorch. So definitely it's slightly more squishy, this build, right? Like because like the teleport with the shield, it comes very clutch, man. But this is like actually insane damage. All right, that guy's dead. There is another guy here coming here. All right, we kill this guy. We try to kill the Crusader. So in this tower war mode, chat, if you literally control the middle, you're like a literal god. You just need to control the middle, and you're gonna do fine. Okay, we send the balls there. Let the balls do some work. All right. Okay, this guy is trying to go on the other side. I need to get used to the key bindings, man. I may have to change the key bind. Yo, how are you, Aurelian? Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Lisha chat, this might be the last stream we have for Diablo Immortal until Path of Exile. It's gonna be exciting, man. I am super stoked, man. Let's go here. I already got the game. Is ready to roll tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow we're gonna go into like a massive stream, chat. All right, we send here some balls. All right, spamming some balls, chat. The Dragon Balls. What a W, man. What a freaking W, chat. I just spent my easiest $30. Let's freaking go, man. So I thought that, chat, that like man, until August is a lot of time, man. So if it was like 1 week, probably I wouldn't have bought the early access, but there is no way I can wait until August, right? There's just like, there's literally just no way. So, oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, chat, the damage of this build is actually nutty. Actually nutty. You can actually get some kills with this build. It's literally insane. You're always a tank, but now you play range. Yeah, like seriously. Wizard is if you become like really good at Wizard, you can become like very naughty, man. Look at this. 4-2-22, man. 4-2-22. It's crazy. Yo, Zayden, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We finally got... This was the last instance that it took me almost 1 week to get the Withering shield, but now it is here. It is here, and it's gonna make us ready to go and get the legend. I kind of wanted to get legend in Tower War before going to play Path of Exile, because I don't think I will have time then. So I have done pretty much every weekly that I have to do, almost every event. I cleaned up everything that I had to do. So we are putting some work, chat. We're putting some work. The green set, I'm using 4 Ed Winter, the Frost set, 2 Vitus, and 2 Barons. So I saw some people that said like 4 pieces Barons maybe instead of the Vitus, but I don't know, man. I always like the Vitus because the 30% is not only on your buffs but also on your gems, and I got a lot of buff gems. So the 30% increased duration is actually almost required for me to have. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna try to switch here. So yeah, if I go here, 2 pieces Barons for 30% increased duration, 4 pieces Prey at Winter, right? So for an extra freeze, and the 2 pieces Vitus for the 30%. I saw your announcement, so you're not quitting the eye. So, yeah, so if you saw, then you know, right? What it made me see is like you know what? I think a lot of people only saw the thumbnail and the title, and then they thought that I was quitting, right? I feel like that's what happened. So yeah, we're just gonna be I don't think I'm gonna be limiting the content. I'm just probably gonna be limiting my time, my stream time. We're gonna probably be streaming other stuff, but the reality, chat, is like there's not a lot of content for me to cover. Oh my god, I have to change the key bindings again. Like, I almost did pretty much every guide possible in Imagine on the game. Like, I don't know what else. Like, I will always keep trying builds, but if the content in the game is dried, then it is hard. I feel like being a creator that you cover like more than one game, it is kind of nice, you know. Like, this is a situation that will happen eventually. Oh my gosh, what was that damage? The guy literally almost one-shot me. The guy literally almost one-shot me. That was nutty, man. All right, let me send here some balls, chat. Let's go here. Let's grab this guy. This guy is trying. Oh! It's okay. He's dead. He's dead, chat. So yeah, my decision, chat, is that also Echo really helped me with it. I also consulted my wife, right? And as a whole, they all agree that, you know, if I want to really do something, I should do it, man. You know, do it responsible. I will most likely create some content here on the channel. I will also create some content for another channel, and yeah, and then let's try, man. Let's try. If you go back to Barb, how would you deal with this build? Because in Battleground it's very annoying in both Barbs. Yeah, you just dodged it. You just dodged the balls, man. No, it's like it is part of the role of the Barb to push it through, right? It's just how it is, man. Like, if you get caught on these, you most likely... I don't know if you're gonna die, but... Like, the thing is, Barb, especially low resonance, you kind of have to go... Jesus Christ, man. You kind of have to go with the Spartusk, right? So, if you go with the Spartusk, it means, like, you can't go... Holy shit. But this is the damage. Look at the damage, bro. Oh my god. Now this build does more damage than the other one. The other one is more like CC bot. This one actually does some damage. So there is only one way to deal with it, or you dodge and you push it through, and you hopefully you're tanky enough to push with your team, and then your Tempest will go and kill the wizard, or you have to go with terror, headless terror or something like that. But personally, I'm not a fan of that helmet. I will not recommend using it, especially if you're a low res. Barbs and Tempest in Tower War are kind of annoying. They can one-shot you even with the lower stats. Yeah, but is Tower War, like, nerfed, chat? Because I think, like, Tower War is not the same as Conqueror, right? So, are the stats nerfed here? I don't think so. Yo, Kira, what's up, man? The sad truth is more time and cash you put in the game, the more difficult it is for you to live. As you not spend any dime here, it's easy for you to say, just fuck it and move on to another game. I actually said yesterday that on the stream. The beautiful thing about being free to play is that you have to understand, whenever you invest a lot of money on the pay-to-win game, you are putting yourself like golden shackles, right? Golden shackles is a business term, whenever you get like this very high position, like a CEO, for example, gets hired, and if they want to move to another company, or another company wants to buy the CEO, they have to pay like this huge amount, right? So you pretty much, whenever you put money into a pay-to-win game and you build yourself these financial attachments to the game, which is like 5,000 to 10,000 euros or even more for some people, then it gets like really hard to move on, right? So that's why you see that a lot of people get depressed and very grumpy towards the game, and it creates a very toxic, like, if you go to Reddit is a place where most of the hardcore players are, and a lot of them are just like grumpy that they invested a lot of money into the game and the game is not evolving. It's not like becoming the thing that when they put the money, the thing that they thought that the game would be, it's not. And the core issues and all these things that they want to be solved are not getting solved. So it builds a lot of resentment towards the game. I think like resentment, it is a good word. I feel that. I feel like there's a lot of resentment towards the game because like people just invest a fuck ton of money. And listen, it is fair, man. It is more than fair. I mean, I will do the same. If I had fucking $10,000 here down, and the game was not like making the changes to make the game better, I will be fucking pissed. Like everyone would. So for me, I always play things mainly free to play when it comes to pay to win games. I don't mind buying games. I don't mind paying for convenience. I just don't like pay-to-win mechanics. Like, I'm very blunt when it comes to that. I always say this. You guys know this about me. And if you don't know, probably it's because you're new to the channel, right? But yeah, that's literally how I feel. Like, oh, poor guy, man. Literally killed while I was doing the bandage. What did you change from this build? And you say it's stronger? I'm using the Scourge. Like, it does more damage, though. I'm still testing if it is stronger, but it's, like, definitely the meta build. Or one of the meta builds. I think Wizard has more than one meta build, though. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. I think we got caught. We got caught by the chains. Did you try the new Vanguard already? Yes, I'm on the Vanguard 3. I need to do a few more, but maybe I will, after we do a bit of Tower War, once I get to Legend chat, we're gonna do the new Vanguard, okay? I will pick up 3 Legends in the chat, and, well, we're just gonna smash that shit, okay? So, going back to Tepe point, yeah, 100%, man. Like, whenever you play a game that you're free to play, you invest a lot of time, but you have to understand, you will most likely will only play the game until you have fun, right? Once you stop having fun, you most likely gonna stop playing the game. And that's literally how it is, man. I never want to be a prisoner of a game, you know? Doesn't matter if I have a YouTube channel or anything. Like, that's how I always play my games. It's like I play until I have fun. Whenever I stop having fun, I move on to another game. And I feel like that's the way it works for me. And I think that's a very healthy way to play things. You don't have to dedicate like your life and soul to a game, you know? This game, let's be honest, you don't really, if chat, it maybe in the beginning you can dedicate yourself like 6-8 hours per day or even more. Like I was playing this fucking game like 12 hours per day, right? But I had goals, man. I had things that I was looking for. I was looking forward to have my gear all level 30, right? So, but now, man, like, what do I do, man? Like, I feel like I beat the game. You know what I'm saying? That's I feel like right now I beat the game. Like until they have like some, I mean, something else for me to look forward. Like, the only things I look forward is trying a new build in PvP. Okay, this got me excited and still gets me excited to a point that I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream in the morning to speak with my boys and do some Tower War because I really want to get a Steel Legend and I wanted to try this build. So let's make here a few changes. Yeah, I have to try to test it out. Like, what is the best key bindings for this? Bro, what green set items are you using? Damon, I'm using 2 pieces Baron, 2 pieces Vitus, 4 pieces Ed Winter. Like here. And Winter. Some guys of my clan already on elite mode. Oh, if you were a whale, you're probably like already in what? What is elite mode? Is Vanguard 4 or Vanguard 5? Did they increase the levels or they still like Vanguard 4 still? At least come back and kill Diablo 2 whenever it happens. Oh, I will play. I will 100% play the updates, right? So the only issue with the updates, it was like the Lich King. The Lich King was really cool for 3 days, right? Like mobile, it's not the only these. It's not like mobile games, but in general games, whenever a new patch comes, unless it's filled up with a lot and lots of content, probably just gonna make you, you know, excited for a few days. For me, I feel like Wrath of the Lich King was really fun, but it dried like too early, man. I feel like it dried a bit too early. Jesus Christ, chat. Oh my god, I'm literally dead. Okay, I changed the key bindings and I fucked up. Let me change here. I'm gonna change the songs. I don't like those songs. You're right. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Let's go with a different mood today. V5 is elite. Okay, V5 is fun then. I will definitely 100% try it. So we do the new Vanguard after this. I don't know if I have the damage to do V5 right now, but maybe if we have like some big boys. So that's the other thing, you know, like pay to win. It's not only it's not only in PvP, right? In PvE. So one of the reasons why challenge rifts for me is not appealing is just because it's mainly like for whales, you know, like it's content that it is mainly for whales, or at least it feels that way, you know. All right, not a good look. Okay, I think we're just gonna move forward from this guy. Before is already hard if you don't have level 6 or 7 charms. My charm right now, I think it's level 3 or something like that. Oh my god! Jesus, the guy blew me up, man. Actually blew me up. Can I get him? Maybe the balls will kill him. I don't think so. I think this is gonna be a L chat. This is smelling like a big L right here. That's why I'm always happy to help others in challenge rift. Yeah, Katie, definitely. Like it's very heavy on the combat rating, right? I used to chat. I used to sweat, and I used to try like on challenge rift, but the whole mode is just like slightly boring, man. It doesn't feel good. So I will tell you also another issue that I feel that challenge rift has. Oh my god, chat! Jesus Christ! Okay, I got like 3 kills there. All right, but I'm gonna die. Like they are everywhere, man. Doesn't matter where I go, they are everywhere. Another issue is like it feels like really bad. The combat rating mechanic. I never liked the way this game scales. I was always against combat rating. Because it feels like shit whenever you've been working on your character for 6 months, and then you enter challenge rifts and you get like literally one-shotted, or you do 18 damage. I feel like that's not a very good mechanic, man. So when like the way like Diablo 4, for example, scales is like they scale the damage of the mobs, they scale the HP, but your damage, the damage that you see, it's still the same, you know? It's still the same. You just know that, okay, my power didn't change, but these guys are just stronger. So doing 18 damage and getting one-shotted like flat out, it doesn't feel good at all. And it's very, very ruthless. Like if you drop like 100 combat rating, all of a sudden you're taking like 80% more damage, and you're doing like 90% less damage. It doesn't feel fair. Like the scaling, it doesn't feel fair. But maybe that's me. But I always felt that way, man. That's why I stopped pushing it. And that's why also you guys don't have any really any free to play trying to push that, because it like I don't know. So there are two, like in Diablo 4 there is a game mode. It's called the Pit. So the Pit, it's like challenge rift but better. Okay. So if you guys ever play Diablo 4 and you guys know the mechanic, the Pit, the way it scales, and it's like it's the same type of system. It is a tower with levels. So instead of being a tower, it's a pit, right? And you just keep upgrading, and the mobs become like higher level, like more HP, more damage, and you get to a point that it gets like extremely hard. But it still feels fair, you know. It still feels fair. I want to give you a big shout out, man. Used to struggle in golden BGs. Look up the leaderboard today, and I'm rank 5 legend. Jesus, Zoltan, congratulations, man. Congratulations. I'm really happy to hear that. Meanwhile, I'm here struggling at gold 2. How can I revive? You mean like the Paragon with the cheat dead? Maybe you're talking about the cheat dead, right? Because otherwise, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. You have to be a bit more specific. So here's the thing, chat. I was really used to play with the other build, and now I am struggling a bit with the movement on this one. So one thing that I really like on the other teleport build, it's that you have shield on your shoulders and you're just more tanky. So you pretty much like do less damage, but you're like this CC bot that you can do outplays. But you only have one attack, which is the Arcane Wing. Here you have these Scourge Balls. But I feel like, I don't know, man. I kind of liked more the playstyle of the other build, though. Maybe I just got used to it. This one actually does a lot of damage, though. This build does a lot of damage. Yo, Slayer, what's up, man? Finally got the Savior pet for 8k. Jesus! What a steal, Abs. What a steal. This skill is working for everyone. The same in Challenge Rift. High combat rating can do just a few ranks higher. Yeah, but I was talking mainly about the experience inside the Challenge Rift. Like, it just doesn't feel good, you know? Like, it doesn't feel good getting, like, one-shotted, like, just because... I don't know, man. So... what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't matter really your skill a lot. Like in Diablo Immortal, in Diablo 4, even if you're like under geared, you can still push it through if you're a really good player. Here you can push like a bit more if you're a really good player, but it is very ruthless, man. Like the scaling of doing like less 90% damage and receiving like 600,000 damage or whatever you see, it just like makes Challenge Rift for me a mode that I really dislike. And it's PvE. It's not because it's PvE. There are PvE modes that are very interesting. For example, Vanguard. It is very interesting. I think Vanguard has a lot of potential. The problem with Vanguard is like it's fun the first 2-3 weeks, and afterwards you have like 2 months of like literally snooze fest. Do you guys remember, chat? Like now we are on the new Vanguard season, right? So this probably is gonna be fun. Why they stopped? Let's go, chat. We just lost one. It is fine. It is fine. We go back to the wins, man. We go back to the wins, chat. All right, balls. Okay, they don't even come, chat. They are scared of my balls, man. They are literally afraid of my balls. All right, chat. Oh my, oh Jesus. Jesus Christ. All right. We keep spamming, chat. You cannot do anything, chat. Man, it's... Wizard is so nutty, man. Wizard, it's so nutty, man. It's crazy, chat. I'm enjoying like way more. Thank God I started playing Wizard, man. Because you guys, you know, I know that I didn't want to play Wizard, but you know, you guys made the right call, chat. I think you guys made the right call. Like this shit is actually fun. Actually fun to play. All right. Get my balls, man. Look at him. Look at him eating my balls. Challenge Rift is the only hard PvE content, and I like, bro, it's not. Okay, Challenge Rift is not hard. It is not hard. It's not hard at all. It is not. It's not hard at all. Like, it is. Hard content is like raids. You know that you have to communicate with others. Like the Gauntlet could be actually super interesting content on this game, but making it hard because, okay, now you're gonna do like 1% of your damage and you're gonna receive 6,000 damage. That's not making the content hard. That's just like a very lazy way to scale the mode. A very, very lazy way to scale the mode. But in general, chat, I always had a problem with the combat rating. I always hated the combat rating system, and that literally won't change. I feel like the way they gatekeep the content in this game is really bad. I feel like if they remove combat rating from the game, will be so much better. Just let people power up. Like any game ever, every ARPG, right, ever, always had like every Diablo game always had a very normal, natural progression system. It never needed combat rating, right? All you need is like, okay, you're gonna get stronger and the mob's gonna get stronger. That's it. There was never a need to create an artificial system that now is gonna make you weak as a bitch, right? And now you're like, you cannot do damage. Like, this is trying to invent the wheel that the wheel is already being invented, you know? How is not hard if you wrong step, you're dead, you need to play careful. Okay. That's not being hard, that's being unfair, you know? Like, that is okay. Like, if you play mythic dungeons in World of Warcraft, right? They have one-shot mechanics. They have mechanics that you can take damage, but your damage and your survivability, it is still the same no matter what. So one thing is the boss is gonna one-shot you. The other thing is like the weakest mob inside Challenge Rift is gonna one-shot you, you know? Challenge Rift, when you are 500 CR less than required. I mean, if you guys love Challenge Rift, it's fine, man. Like, I always hated the mode because I always felt like the system and the scaling in it was kind of nonsense, you know? So Gauntlets, it is more interesting. So Gauntlets, even this is how I think it's fair, chat. Even if you have the required combat rating, okay, it is still hard, right? It is still a hard thing to do. Not everyone can do, even though I may have the Gauntlet 3 required combat rating, the scaling is properly scaled. Of course, like, whales can go there and but that's another thing. I'm talking about like the average Joe. You can go, chat. You can go like 2 months ago, and I think I have a clip of me talking about the same thing. Like, my opinion in this game, it doesn't change. It didn't change because my experience, it is still the same, you know? When I go to Challenge Rifts, I still feel like it is still the same shitty mode. And to a point that the only way that I even consider doing it is with for example, having KT or Kenzo carrying me. Like I just cannot deal with that mode, man. And also, like, there's another thing. Like, when it comes to classes, bro, depending on your class can make a huge difference, right? So some classes are very, very cracked at clearing challenge rift. For example, Barb, it is a struggle, chat. Clearing challenge rift with a Barb, it is let me tell you, it's not a good time. It is not a good time. This is why I like it, because it can be challenging. I mean, that's the only way that so okay, I'm gonna say something. I cannot say names and I cannot say when, okay? But there is this guy. He's like a 11,000 will, okay? And he was complaining to the company, right? That the way they make the systems for whales to be challenging, it is ridiculous, right? It is it is like besides like those modes like challenge rifts, there is nothing in this game that is challenging. They're gonna come up now supposedly with the, like, on the leaks you guys saw, hard mode, right? And he thinks that it's gonna still be a joke, the hard modes. And I feel the same way, chat. I feel like these hard mode dungeons will still be a joke. For the above average player, it's just gonna crush it, man. It's just gonna be like, okay, instead of taking like 1 minute, it's gonna take like 2 minutes. You know? At least that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Hopefully it's not gonna be that way, but I think that's how it's gonna be. This game bought it because there is nothing to explore new things. Repetitive stuff makes me exhausted. Yes, that's why I said in my video that my fun in the first, I will say, like, the first 5 months in this game, they are actually fantastic. I feel like this game does a very, very good job at hooking you up to the game, because the progression in the first months, like, even as a free-to-play, especially as a free-to-play player, it feels so good, man. Every day you go, you log in, you have your gear ranks, you have all these things to work on. It is fantastic. It feels so insanely good, man. But then, okay, I maxed my gear. Now I got all my gear awakened. I got pretty much my gems at the place that I can do anything, and I just feel like I beat the game, you know? Like that's legit how I feel. For me, I feel like they have to give me something else to work towards. Like, you telling me that, oh no, you're gonna log in every day and play 3-4 hours per day, so in 2 months you're gonna have 1 normal gem upgrade, right? That for me doesn't excite me. I need something. I need, it's like you need a balance between delayed gratification, right? Like long-term gratification, but you need also like some short-term gratification, right? So, by the way, like these things that I tell you, like, for example, when I talk with Orat, we shared exactly the same emotion. Most likely Orat will will also try PoE, and probably because, like, for Orat, even though he never played any other Diablo game, even though he never played the Path of Exile or any of these other ERPGs, he understands that the frustration that it is when it comes to the itemizations. You want to change to the classes and you have to deal with these dead items on your build. You have to go here. You want to try a new class. Okay, now you have to refarm once again all your green set items. Oh, a new. So then there are certain things, chat, that especially if you are a creator, it doesn't really matter when you are a player. But as a creator for Orat is a guy that loves to min-max stuff, man. He loves to min-max stuff. Even more than I, okay? He loves to have, like, perfect stats, everything. But he got to a point that now he's just like, after like 2 years, he's just like, fuck it. I don't care, you know? Like, I don't care because you are asking me for every time I switch class, I have to refarm everything. I have to refarm the instance. I have to refarm the green set items. I have to like go back and forward multiple times to get all the gear that I want. So people, even the ones that really love this game, you understand, chat? I really like Diablo Immortal. I'm not like emotionally attached. I never get emotionally attached to games. I get emotionally attached maybe to people. But over time, if the game doesn't solve the main issues that you have with the game, you're just gonna build up some frustration. And I have to tell you guys that unfortunately, I have 8 months into this game. I've been playing this game pretty much non-stop. And right now, I just feel like to try something else because my fun went from like a 10 out of 10 and now it is pretty much like a 6 or a 7 out of 10, you know? And the reason is the same that Gumball said. There is nothing for me to look forward in this game. That's the main concern part. There is nothing for me to look forward. If I get 500 more resonance, I will still struggle the same way inside Battleground. If I get one more rank on my gems, I'm still gonna struggle the same way. So my power, the power of this character, even though it can grow a bit stronger, it won't matter a lot. You know, it won't really matter a lot. You guys understand what I'm saying? If I play this for the next year, which probably I will, my character won't be a lot stronger than it is right now. In my experience inside the game, it won't change much. I will still pretty much will be able to beat all the normal content of the game. And my experience inside the Battlegrounds will pretty much be the same. 6 or 7 out of 10 is still good. I thought you were like a 2. No. I'm not a 2, man. Bro, if I was a 2, I will like instantly quit. Listen, I will chat. I was excited to come here and try this build. I still like, there are certain things that I still get excited. If a new patch comes, I will be excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm still excited about the game. I'm excited to go and try new stuff. Now, that'll be terrible. Like, I couldn't, listen, honest truth, I couldn't do that. If I was like on the 2 out of 10, I will not be playing. I'll be like, oh, what am I doing in my life, man? They need to remove the caps on the secondary gems so low spenders can catch up bit by bit. Yeah, or redesign the way that the secondaries are working right now, right? That also can be, yeah, something I feel like it has to be done when it comes to that. I agree. Chat, do you guys think my wizard is becoming naughty? I think I'm becoming a very naughty wizard, man. Jesus, man. Look at it. Look at them going. Look at me going, chat. You shall not pass. I feel like literally like Gandalf, chat. I am literally Gandalf right now. Literally Gandalf. I just want my 3k wings, man. That will pump the brakes on the grinding. Okay, so let's imagine you get your 3k wings, and now what? What will actually change on your game? Your wings, even if you have the Phantom cosmetic, will have the same size as mine. You know, like the thing that you this game, the progression never ends, right? Like the game is designed in a way to never end. But that's just like the stats itself. But the content on the game ends, right? After the patch, if you're done with your weeklies, with your dailies, and your events, you're pretty much done, right? I saw some kids that stay on the 1.9k reso around and use their resonance stats for you mean like to boost, right? I agree. Whales have rank 10s and most people struggle to get 7s. Here's the deal. Your experience right now, imagine like you were 2000 resonance, right? When you're gonna be 3000, the experience inside the battleground will still be the same. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like my experience inside the battleground from 800 to 1.2k resonance, it is still the same. Whenever I will be like 2000 or 3000, we still be the same, because the battlegrounds, they scale. They just scale, you know, like you get different opponents. So for example, going into the battlegrounds and having to try to beat like 5k whales all the time. Like I feel like 5k whales are still fine. It is still a ground that is still fine to deal with. Wait, give me a second, chat. Jesus. All right, bro. Can I get some damage, bro? All right, bro. How many flowing strikes are you gonna have? Like seriously, this guy was like flowing strike all the freaking time. Golden gems is equal to get them to rank 5 and to be awake. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I always say. After, like, when people ask me, oh, why don't you upgrade your gems? Remember, like, for a while, I was just stacking up, like, gems, right? Gem power. And the reason is because I know that it wouldn't change my gameplay at all, being 800 or 900 resonance and just upgrading a few. Because, why? Because I had all my awakens rank 5. So I know that he will not change anything for me. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, he's dead. He's dead, chat. He's dead. Can you make videos on armory, how to use different builds and use it and save it? Maybe I can try to do something. Maybe I'll do a clips. Maybe I'll put on the clip channel, John, because like that's like a very niche thing. After these BGs, I will teach you, okay? Stay there for a bit. After this BG, John, just remind me and I'll do it. I'll do it here live, so you understand. Oh, all right. Oh, I think I got caught, chat. I think I got caught. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him, chat. All right. We go for it. Oh, another one. Jesus, how many freaking wizards are we gonna have? All right, we heal ourselves. Okay, this is not looking good, chat. Okay, that's a Blood Knight. It's fine. All right, we have to play very careful, chat. Very careful. Very careful. Okay, I think we're gonna go. I think this is the steal, chat. Why can I not do this? Okay, we got it. We got it, chat. We got the center. We got the center. Yeah, that's called smurf. When they keep their resonance at a very low on purpose, that's smurfing, right? There should be a way to reso cap for clans like 3 or 4 giant whales. That way, free-to-play players, they will never do that. I don't think actually that's a good thing. I don't think they have to make the game around the free-to-play if it is a pay-to-win game. To be honest, I actually, even though I am a free-to-play player, I don't agree with that. I feel like if you have a pay-to-win game, you have to give the advantage to the people that's gonna spend more money, right? It's just fair. The reality is, the only thing they have to make it is the game fair. Okay, this game, even if it is a pay-to-win game, heavily pay-to-win game, it is still very, very friendly when it comes to play the game. Okay, this is probably one of the most free-to-play friendly games that I played recently. As you see here, I am free to play and I'm still doing everything that I can do in the game. Of course, I won't beat a guy that spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this game, and it wouldn't make sense if you did. You know, it wouldn't make sense if I could go and I could kill a guy that spent thousands and thousands of dollars. It just wouldn't. They have to make the game friendly, but they have to keep it fair for the people that invest money in it. But there is another factor, chat. There is another factor, that a game without a healthy free-to-play audience, it is a dead game. It is the same as a game without good creators, right? Right now, the reality is, chat, Diablo Immortal doesn't have a lot of good creators, man. The quality of the content, including mine, compared to other games, it is pretty low. And so you need all of them. To have a healthy community, you need to have happy whales, you need to have happy free-to-play community, you need to have happy creators, so the whole ecosystem keeps working. But whenever you have whales that are frustrated at the game, you have free-to-play that keep, well, they have to deal with it, you know, that keep getting smashed and keep getting frustrated. But I think like that frustration, if you go into the BGs and you get smashed, I think, to be honest, I understand the frustration because I also get smashed, but that's just how it is. The reality is, like, there is not enough players inside Diablo Immortal right now to populate the battlegrounds to a point that you will always gonna be matched with people from your level. You know? You got it? So if we had like 100 times more players, you will most likely always be playing against players from your resonance. But because there is a lack of players, they even have to put freaking bots, bro. You know? They even have to put bots. How do you get the skin as a free-to-play? Because the Diablo partner program, they gave you. As I said, caps are ruining the game. Free-to-play players cannot ever catch up. No point in grinding. I mean, there is always a... Okay, the thing is like, bro, your competition cannot be whales. Like, you understand? A whale plays a very different game than you. In this game or any other mobile game. Like, a whale, they play their own whale way. It's like, literally, I'm not even joking. It is a different game that they are playing. It was always like that. Their problems are not your problems. So, for example, yesterday, me and KT, here in the chat, we were doing some dungeons. And I was telling him, listen, in PvE, auto build, it is kind of more comfortable. But when it comes to the DPS of the auto build, is heavily nerfed by like 50%. Just because now I cannot auto attack and spam the hammer, right? So for him, it doesn't really matter if you lose DPS and you get more comfort, because it's 7,000 resonance and he has like very good gems and he does probably 10 times more damage than me. But for me, as a free-to-play player, losing 50% of my damage, it is a big problem. So I will rather have the DPS than be a bit more comfortable with it, you know? So his game, his account on 7,000 rating, it is very different in anything. Like, anything he does, his experience is completely different than mine. In BGs, in PvE, everything. The game is the same, but the way you experience the game, it is just different. And I feel like it will be... I feel like the thing is, like, we have talked about fairness, chat, right? And will be heavily unfair for people that spend thousands of dollars on this game to all of a sudden you have a guy that didn't spend any money, but he put a lot of hours. Okay, well, time is money in some ways, and he can just go and smack the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be honest, chat, the reality is my character right now, I can pretty much I'm not gonna say easily, but I can kill like 3,000 4,000 resonance, especially if they don't have their build maxed out. Like, if their build is not like mid-max, you know what I'm saying? But if the same guy has his account completely mid-max, same level as skill as me, everything as me, except the character power, he has better gems and he has more resonance, I have zero shot against him. The only way you can actually beat a whale, it is because they don't know what the fuck they are doing. We had an example here a few streams back whenever I did the account review. The guy probably spent like 2,000 euros and his build, the gems build, was like complete dog shit. So what I told to the guy, I said, listen, stop with the swipe. Literally, stop with the swipe. And just learn the game. Learn in what are you gonna invest your money in. Learn the game, and then if you want to spend money, go spend money. But don't spend like 1,000 euros in the beginning of the game when you don't even know what are the best gems. And probably you're watching like this guide made from a guy from like 2 years ago that says that I don't know, that Aller's Skull, it is a 8-year gem. Big support, chat. Big support right there. All right. So, we got a bit of a push, chat. We are almost at legend, but we cannot push more because, again, they have to remove these time limits, man. The time limits are always a pain in the ass, man. They have to remove this. Let's go do some battlegrounds. It's all a matter how much you're playing as a free-to-play. I have a friend free-to-play with runs 30 alts and sitting on 3.5 resonance. 600, 6,500, 8,000 positive, easily smacking guys. Okay, but Tepe, free-to-play with 30 alts. That guy has no fucking life, okay? So, if you're telling me that you... I'm so against alts because you just... Chat, it is not worth to fucking run 30 alts just to go and compete with the guy, okay? Go get a fucking job, get some extra money, and spend in the game. There is no proud into actually run 30 alts and wasting your life for nothing. It's a fucking game, bro. It's insane. It's actually insane. Play the game as a free-to-play, enjoy it as it is, understand your limitations, and then go outside. You know what I'm saying? And if you want, get a job, and in like, you just get like the money you will get from it. I know this is stupid, but literally running 30 alts is more work than going to do a shift, part-time shift in McDonald's, and you're probably gonna have double the power by the end of the month. You know, you do a part-time job in McDonald's, you get some extra cash, you spend in the game, and you're gonna be more powerful than that. Jesus Christ, man. What a fucking loser, man. Like if you like, when you see that like, for me, it's just so much insane. Like, let's literally mental illness. Spending your life like 20, it has to be like a more like, bro, 30, you know what 30 alts is? This guy has a full decent time job. No, listen, Tepe, that's actually bullshit. It is impossible. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that that guy has a full-time job, 3 kids, and he still has 30 alts. I'm sorry, I cannot believe that. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't believe that. I can't believe that a guy that with 3 kids, full-time job, has 30 alts. I just can't. Because I also play this game, you know? It is literally, unless the guy is paying a pilot, unless the guy is using the kids as bots, human bots, literally, I don't see the same guy doing that. It's just like you only have 24 hours per day, man. So, it's just like quick math, okay? It's just quick math. Even if he spends 1 hour per alt, which he doesn't, he is gonna spend more, right? It's 30 hours per week. You know? It's 30 hours per week. There is no fucking way, man. I'm sorry. Plus 40 hours for the job. Then you have the commute. Then you have all these things, right? Then you have to take the kids here and there. You have dinner. You have to shit. You have to sleep. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Listen, Tepe, we're talking about 30 alts, man. The guy, I'm sure, is not running the 30 alts by himself. That's all I'm saying. I believe that he may have the 30 alts. I don't believe that he's doing it by himself. You know? That's what I'm trying to say. There are people with 30 alts, okay? There are people with more alts than that. For me, I was always against alts. I feel like it is a very like, you running outs Like there is a comment chat on my video, one of my last videos. That one that I reacted to the echo. So the guy said I ran 8 alts for 6 months, and literally I reached to I got like a huge bump on my character, right? And then he just quit the game. He literally burned out. So it seems like a good idea, but having like multiple alts, it just gonna runs you down. Because bro, running multiple alts is literally like having a job, man. It's worse than having a job, in my opinion. That's why I'm saying, man, go work to McDonald's, make some extra money, and at least you're gonna be like 3 or 4 times more powerful than running all those freaking outs, man. I will say, man, games are designed to be fun. If you have fun having outs, good for you, man. For me, I will be legit depressed. Like, legit depressed. All right, keep going. That, you know what? Maybe his job chat is working for Susan. I feel like listen, if you have 30 outs, and you're really good at plat farming, just send your CV, man, to Susan Express. I mean, let's be honest. You're probably gonna enjoy more that full-time job, right? Oh, there's Ort. Oh my god, there's Ort. At least Ort is not doing anything, chat. He's not doing anything. He cannot move. But I cannot kill him because he's like fucking 10,000. He's like 5,000 resonance or whatever. Yes, you're right. He burned out like 2 weeks ago and took a break. This is true, 100%. But I mean, it's just not healthy. At the end of the day, it is just not a healthy thing to do. I feel like if you have 1, 2 outs, I mean, I can understand, but fucking 30 outs, like, that's literally mental illness, in my opinion. And to be honest, I think he doesn't have his priorities in check, man. Just, I don't know the guy, so I don't wanna judge, of course, but like, I'm just like, I can't imagine doing that shit, man. It's just like, but I can imagine ruining the life of these wizard. That I can. This I can, chat. But I can't really because well, oh my god, chat. Jesus Christ, bro. I can't do shit. Woo, dude. We got it. So for me personally, chat, I do my things on my main, I do my content, and then I spend some time with my wife. I go live my life. You know, that's the way I like to live, man. Every time someone since the start asks me what is your opinion about alts, I always say that alts, definitely they can make you grow strong, of course, but I feel like it will only lead to burnout eventually. I feel like, because chat, every week you have to run not only on your main, but now also multiply. Listen, for me, it's already getting tired of doing like all these weeklies and shit. Now imagining having to run every day multiple alts, Jesus, like that seems like so fucking boring to me, man. I can't, man. I can't even imagine that. Why am I lagging so much? What the hell? Why am I lagging so much? Watching a wizard getting a wizard is kind of comical. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. The duels are fine. Are actually funny to see. For me, chat, I will tell you. I I would rather like if they told me that the only way that to be like, okay, it doesn't matter, chat. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it was a very hard match, this one. There was no way I could do this. No need to have 40 ults to burn out this game, just a matter of time. Personally, I feel like a bit bored with the current state of the game. Same shit, every update, playing since day one. Yeah. The problem... at the end of the day, I think Bartos, he goes and he puts the needle on the point, right? A good game, chat, a good game shouldn't make you do 30 outs. A good game is a game that you are excited to play most of the times. That you're happy, that you're actually happy to kind of waste your life into it, right? So that's what games are for me. When I look back in my life, and all that time that I put it in World of Warcraft, pretty much every day I was excited to go and play World of Warcraft. And I am still excited to come and play Diablo Immortal. But the day I stop having that excitement, that happiness to go and play, I just stop playing. And that's it. That's pretty much it, man. It is like, it is that simple. Games are supposed to be fun. And if you're not having fun, go play something else. It's just like, I think like nowadays, like we see gaming as like a second life, right? Or I also feel like people take like gaming super serious, you know, like super serious, man. It's just like if you go against their opinion, they now actually hate you just because you said that, oh, I don't like that game, but I like the other game that you also like, but that one I don't like. But because you said that you don't like the same game that he likes, or because you said that you don't think that change that they want in the game should be in the game, now that person is gonna hate you. That's literally how I feel like people are just taking games super serious. Too serious in some ways. I love Diablo. Sometimes just need to play something different. Exactly. Just because sometimes you take a break from a game, it doesn't mean, like, I haven't played World of Warcraft for like what, 40 years, right? I still love the game. It is still like, if there's gonna be World of Warcraft mobile, I'm gonna probably play that. If there's gonna be World of Warcraft 2, I'm gonna play that shit. You know? Is this gonna be a toughy one? So for me, chat, Battlegrounds are becoming like very extremely hard. But Wizard kind of makes it like slightly better in that sense. Look at this, chat. Look at this positioning, chat. Look at this positioning. Oh my god, I got that. Oh my god, jeez Louise. All right, let me heal. Let me put it this way: if you cannot and don't want to spend in this game, you only have two options. Either you play totally free to play, or you try to hard grind the alts and slowly build up your tune. Costs are high, I know, but this is basically the only way to build a strong tune as free to play. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. But the thing is, like, the time that you invest in it, I don't think it's worth it. The reality is, like, no matter how much time you put, how many alts you're gonna have, you're never gonna beat the biggest whale on the thing, you know? If a guy is very rich and he's actually skilled and he has a good job and he can put like can put like thousands of dollars on the game and is not even breaking a sweat on his bank account, and then you're like on your basement farming like 200 hours per week. I don't even think how many hours there is a week. How many hours has a week? I mean, I just had to multiply times 7, right? 168 hours. All right. So if you imagine, let's imagine, like, chat, you don't sleep a lot, you put like 160 hours in the game per week. You're still not gonna be able to beat the whale. So I think over time, the more you play, the more you realize how much a waste of time is going to be to have alts. Because the reality is this: if you don't have money, you will not be able to compete. And when I say money, I'm talking about a lot of money. So in my opinion, I feel like maybe playing some other game that is more I think like playing games like, for example, League of Legends, even though like it's a toxic piece of shit, they are fair, you know. They are fair because like it's a free-to-play game and it's all about your skill, you know. Valorant is the same thing. That's why like these games are the most famous in the world, right? It is for a reason. Pay to win games will never go mainstream because they will always be pay to win. It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. And the reality, chat, if you think you're good in a game, like in PvP in this game, you're not. Like being rank 1 or rank 2 or whatever, like it's completely meaningless in this game, because the PvP, it's not fair. It's not fair in any way, shape or form. If you want to play a fair PvP game, you gotta have to play a different game. This is not a fair game. You will never be. Because if you're a free-to-play player, well, maybe you put in more hours than the other free-to-play player. Or if you're a whale, then you put in more money than the other player, right? So every time you go into the BGs, it's never equal field. Never. I want to try out Marvel Rivals. Oh, Marvel Rivals looks fun. I saw like the Overwatch kind of game, right? I can't beat this bard, man. I have to go next to my team. This is useless. What am I doing? I'm being stupid. Bro, this guy really wants me, man. Jesus Christ. Like, this bard is a meathead, chat. Literally a meathead. He kept chasing me. Instead of going to defend like the thing, the guy was chasing me to the spawn, man. Meanwhile, my team just pushed everything and we won the game. All right, just kill the Nexus, man. Just kill the Nexus. Are the rewards good from Vanguard hitting rank 20 gem? I got a 35k triple stats. Yeah, it was good. I got a very good weapon. Okay, I think how many more? Okay, I'm gonna do one more match and then we're gonna do Vanguard, chat. If you don't enjoy much PvE and you're maxed out on your equipment, the game is pretty much dead in your eyes. As you said, PvP in some else. Yeah. So right now I beat pretty much everything, right? So I feel like on the next major update we're gonna have new difficulties, right? Most likely. But it is gonna be the same thing, you know? Like, okay, new difficulty, new answers. I'm gonna have to refarm once again this old gear. I'm gonna have to refarm once again like all these items. It's like my 5th time doing that, 4th or 5th time, and it's just getting a bit old, you know. Community match, like, oh, actually Yotoku, how do I say your name? Yoteku. Community match option will be nice. I feel like it will be really nice to have that. I feel like having a way that you can play with your community. I wish I could do like more things with you guys, but because like these like in different servers, like you cannot pre-made, you can't, it's like you can't do a lot of like fun stuff, you know. And except like the interaction here on the stream that exists, if there was no, if I was not like communicative with you guys, it wouldn't be fun. Can't wait for the POE. Oh man, it's tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow, chat. POE2 is gonna be. So the thing is, like, I'm excited, chat. Is like in POE, you can build a character as you want. You know, you can literally, chat. I don't know if you know this, but imagine you have a white item, like a gray, or a gold one, a shitty one. Imagine if you can build up that item to become like your best in slot. That's the thing that for me, it makes me really excited. And I need a cleanse from this. Everything in this game is RNG, right? The gamble is just too hard, and I don't mind the gambling as long as if the game gave me an opportunity to change a few affixes or substats. I wouldn't mind grinding for the stats, for the resources. Imagining, okay, now you have to go and kill this world boss, or you go and do hidden layers, or you go to Terror Rift and you want to craft this material that's gonna be able for you to re-roll the substats in your gear. I don't know, man, like something like that I feel like will be extremely fun. Just the capability of you to min-max your gear, to make it like min-maxing gear. It is I know that maybe a lot of you don't have the same passion as I am, or Aurat has to, but it is really fun. ARPGs is all about min-maxing your gear, min-maxing your build, finding like new cool mechanics inside the game. I don't know, I just love it, man. Okay, let me catch this guy. All right, I didn't catch him, but I catch that guy. Oh, I got the idol, chat. We got the idol. We opened the idol. My job is done. My job is done, chat. We got the idol. All right. Let's. Jeez, bro, the chains are ridiculous, man. Oh my, I think I'm dead, chat. I think I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. I don't know. I'm not dead. Yeah, POE2 is coming out tomorrow, the early access. It's time. Oh, see, chat, we are playing against whales, man. We are playing against Nightmare. Like it's a whale match again. At least I can CC the guy until I'm dead, right? I also can't wait, man. So what I did, chat, I prepared a lot of content for Diablo Immortal. So you guys will still have like some Diablo Immortal content coming, but bro, for the next days I'm gonna be all in PoE, man. I've been waiting for that game for like 3 years. You have to understand that. Maybe more, maybe even more than 3 years though. All right, kill him, kill him. All right. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Oh, there's Nightmare. Jesus Christ. This meta, man, this meta is crazy. Are you going to stream POE? Yes, I'm going to stream POE tomorrow. We're going to stream. I may have to do like some test streams for the for Twitch also. New POE channel coming, or you will stream here? No, I will stream here. I will stream here, most likely. So the thing is, like, I plan to stream here, and I'll just have to see how it goes, right? I don't know if I'm gonna make like. So I'm planning to do 80% Diablo Immortal, 20% Path of Exile, plus having a new YouTube channel for Path of Exile. That's the plan. But if things pop off, which I don't know if they will, but nothing like to try, right? Nothing like to try. I think a lot of people are excited. For it. I can't wait to just like to cleanse my mind from like this pay to win thing, man. Like, I feel like after 8 months, chat, I just need to fresh my mind from this pay to win stuff. You know, like, I have a lot of fun being free to play and smacking some whales' ass, but I feel like sometimes it's just getting into me. Like these, you know, knowing that I know that I play well, but I will never be able to be the best because of the pay to win aspect. So I'm completely fine most of the times, but just recently is making me slightly annoyed. And the reason is, it's because I don't have goals on the game. Like, I feel like I don't have any more challenge, right, on the game. So I'm trying to find like new things to do, but I'm also finding myself always getting limited because you know, just because of the free to play aspect. But I don't want to support at all pay to win, so I may just go do something else. Isn't PoE gonna be on consoles too? Yes, it's 100% gonna be on consoles. So I think, chat, I'm gonna approach I will say, chat, that Diablo Immortal has to find a way to improve the experience of free to play after like 6 months, you know. 30 euros spent in POE2. Fuck, the best 30 euros of my life, man. You should have bought 30 crests to get your resonance higher. To get what? Listen, Eldo, I don't think you guys fully understand where I stand on that. You buying a game to play the game, it is not the same. Yeah, and I have a 90 crests, right? You buying a game, it is not the same as paying to boost your character's power. Like, you understand? I think Diablo might be more free to play after PoE releases. PoE doesn't have any pay to win mechanic. You cannot pay to win. You guys understand that? Okay, so chat, I gotta have to bring some knowledge here, because I understand that you guys only play Diablo Immortal, which is fine. It's completely fine. Nothing wrong with it. But here's what you get, right, chat? When you buy POE2 is gonna have PvP also. So in this game, you cannot pay to boost your character. Also, it doesn't make sense because is a seasonal game. Every few months, there is this massive patch that comes that changes the game almost completely, and it resets the game. So the progression is different. So the way you play Diablo Immortal, you build a character and you play the same character until you stop playing the game, right? Here is the same as Diablo 4. It is seasonal servers. I know that a lot of you guys think, oh my god, then I'm gonna put a lot of hours and then my progression is gonna be... I know that a lot of you guys don't like that, but what happens is, like, after the season ends, then you go to this called internal realms. So you don't really lose your character. You don't lose your character, but you're not going to be able to play the next season mechanic. So that's why a lot of players, they play the season for a few weeks and then they go play something else. So Path of Exile and Diablo 4 are games that they are designed for you to play a few weeks in the season and then you just go play something else, or you're gonna live your life, right? Or you do another character, or you just do whatever you want. But there is no pay to win in this game. You have cosmetics, you have like some stash tabs that you can buy, and that's pretty much it, you know? That's pretty much it. So, me, what I bought, chat, I bought the early access, right? I wanna play, I don't wanna wait for the... And I think also another misconception that maybe you guys are new to the channel, I'm not understanding. I already spent probably like 100 or 200 euros just in skins for this game because I think this game is fucking awesome. I don't mind buying cosmetics. I don't mind buying some convenience. What I don't like, it is buying to boost my character's power. I am against pay to win. I'm not against paying to play a game. If you buy GTA 6, is that pay to win because you bought the game to play it? Like, you know? 30 euros now and later even more. No, it's 30 euros now and later is free to play. Eldo, go inform yourself, man. You are literally speaking without knowledge. Like, if you do a small research, you will understand how it's gonna be. The way Path of Exile monetize, it is the same way as League of Legends monetize. Okay? This is gonna be the early access for the beta. This is not the full game. No, this is pretty much the full game, but it is still under development, and in August it's gonna come out and it's gonna be free to play for everyone. So, in my opinion, you don't have to go and play it now, but in the future, in August, when the full game comes, you can download it for free and you can enjoy it. And the game does something really nice, that you don't have to spend any money to beat the game. If you want to buy some convenience, some stash tabs, or if you want to buy a cosmetic, it's up to you. But for example, I always play League of Legends and I never bought a cosmetic, you know? And I played hundreds of hours of League of Legends. Same as Diablo Immortal? No, man. Diablo Immortal is free to play, as cosmetics, as convenience, but there is the biggest aspect that a lot of players have a problem. It is the pain to win to boost your power. You cannot boost your power in Path of Exile. I don't know how much clear like I can be. If you want to hate on Path of Exile and be a simp for Diablo Immortal and trying to twist my words, so be it. But I think I'm being like very, very clear. And I think you're just being cringe, man. Okay, so chat. I think it's time for me to go and try to beat Vanguard. They allow you to buy the skin of POE to POT. Yes. So that's a huge W, chat. Everything that you had, every skin, every cosmetic that you had in Path of Exile 1, you're gonna be able to convert to Path of Exile 2. That's actually insane, because a lot of people been playing Path of Exile for many years, and they got like these the stash tabs. Like, it is very, very advanced. Okay, if you never played Path of Exile, I understand it is very hard to get into the first one, but man, I played for the first time Path of Exile like 2 years ago, and it was very hard to get into. But whenever I did and I understood the game, I was like, God damn, this is such a godly game, man. But then I slowed down because I've been waiting for Path of Exile 2. And also, you guys have to understand that Path of Exile 2 is not a Diablo Immortal competitor, okay? Like, the Path of Exile 2 competes with Last Epoch, Diablo 4, and other PC games or console games, right? It's not... like, okay, chat, I'm gonna show you something. This is really funny. So, this is like the CEO of Path of Exile. Okay, so for those that don't know, this guy is Chris Wilson. He's the CEO of Path of Exile, and he said Diablo Immortal is not a game.
So we didn't really use metrics. We kind of knew it's awesome because we play the game ourselves and we know it kind of feels right to us. So when we did it, we thought this is cool, and that's kind of good enough. And sure, if players absolutely hated it, we would have, like, you know, had a second thought about
So they are talking about like some changes in the game.
that, but we didn't look at metrics, you know? I mean, here's an interesting thing, right? If you said to me, what was player retention like last league? I would have said, absolutely amazing. Best ever. People played more and all this amazing stuff. But if you look at the numbers, they quit in droves when Lost Ark came out because you can't miss the release of that game, right?
Lost Ark is also another game that was such a big boom, man. But it felt I think, like, here's the thing, chat. Any game that has pay to win mechanics, so for example, Lost Ark, right? Like, Lost Ark is great. It looks good, it feels good to play, but at the end of the day, it is gonna be a pay to win game, right? So in Asian markets, it is still popular, but the reality is, like, the pay to win mechanic over time will make the pay to win players become stronger and stronger, and the new players that are trying to get into the game, the gap it keeps getting bigger. So in the beginning of the game, this gap is like this. After the 2-3 years, the gap is like this, right? So for the longevity of a game, it is always better to not have pay to win mechanics.
And then Elden Ring came out. Like, there was no end game for them. Like, there are so many people who... And we're ignoring the fact that Diablo Immortal comes out in a few weeks, by the way, guys. That's not a game. We're going to play Path of Exile. But it comes out in a few weeks.
Chat.
By the way, guys, that's not a game. We're going to play Path of Exile.
Oh my god, what a giga chat. What a giga chat, man. Asian country is not a big deal because it's the norm there. Yeah, in Asian markets, pay to win, it is completely opposite than here, right? Just Western markets, we see things and we play games in a very different way. But even in Asia, Lost Ark lost a lot of audience because of the same reasons that I just told you. One of the reasons why World of Warcraft, even if you guys may not like it or what's it, this game has been here for 20 years. And why it's still here and why it's still growing, it's because, yes, you pay for the monthly fee. Yes, you can play for like some cosmetics and shit, but if you want to get strong inside the game, you kind of have to play it. There are ways that now you can buy some gold here and there, but it's not like really that worth it. I also like, I'm super against, to be honest, to the retail version of the game. But I really like the classic version. So, chat, should I go try to do some Vanguard? Should we try to do some Vanguard? Or nah, you know what, chat? I think we're gonna drop it here. I did my my PvP. I did my things, and then we're gonna later on. Hopefully, I'm probably gonna come here on the stream, and we're gonna prepare for Path of Exile, chat. We're gonna watch like a few videos. I'm gonna try to decide. Listen, I haven't seen a lot from Path of Exile. I've been just like too busy, and I just wanna, I also don't wanna know a lot of things, so I go a bit blind into the game. But I just wanna know what are the classes that I'm gonna play. Probably it's gonna be Barbarian, but maybe we can find something better. And if not, well, it is what it is. So, chat, this is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace.